maybe that's not such a good idea. I bit the bullet and I bought cabinet clamps, finally. They're kind of pricey, but I want you guys to see this, how this doesn't line up. All we got to do is clamp it down, kind of, not too tight. And then this clamp here aligns the cabinets. Watch this. It's my favorite part. Look at that. That is an amazing time saver. Maybe a little right there. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Finish tightening your clamp. And the clamps come with a preset hole for your pilot bit. Next comes your screw. And finally, we sink our screw. Ease off our clamp. And we've got perfect cabinets. Pretty simple, screw fits every time. Quite nicely. Especially when you use a countersink. Now the reason this is great is because it eliminates most leveling issues, which can be a pain in the butt, and to add an extra 10 to 15 minutes to the job. But with this, it's quick, no fuss. We are tied into studs. We are level. You want to make sure that your entire base cabinet assembly is level. If you're going to be putting in a marble top or any kind of top, really, it just helps. I've seen some people shim and level it towards the wall to keep the water that way, but that's not what I do. I just keep everything level. It makes my life easier. We've got our counters in place. On top of our cabinets, we've got some wall cabs up, and we're working on the open shelving. I went ahead and bought these brackets off Amazon. They're pretty cheap. They're a super quick and easy way to do open shelves. I've got my project panels, which at this point are cheaper than buying actual plywood. Let's go ahead and give this a test fit, since these are about 11 and an eighth or 11 and a quarter inches wide. Let's put our project panel in place and see how the fit is. It's a snug fit, really nice. I've got another project panel here to cut. I've already pre-marked. I'll be using my Bosch Circular saw. Let's get this cut done and test that fit as well. Now we're going to test fit this board. And if everything looks good, we'll give it a sanding, set it in place, come back later, paint it, and we'll be done with the kitchen. Looks solid. We might have to take some off here, but the top looks great. And these brackets are pretty easy to install, even into backsplash. You're gonna wanna get yourself a glass and tile bit set. Comes with these sharp carbide teeth. Pretty good. Just don't force them through. As long as it's not porcelain tile, they'll do a sufficient job. Let's check for level. Golden on that one. Excellent. So everything is looking good. We're gonna paint those. We might round over these edges. Haven't decided on that yet. But that's gonna go ahead and wrap the kitchen. I had to tear out the majority of this tile. It was not well installed. That's taken care of. Had to fire the people that did it, but it is what it is, fam. It's good to go at this point. All right, fam, we're back at the flip. We've got inspections coming up. So I need to inspect everything, find out what still needs work, what's good to go, where we go from here. Now, one thing to note, especially around showers, I like to use PVC trim to finish them off. Also, on the baseboards, just here in the bathrooms, I've got this already plumbed out. The plumbing was missing here. I did not do the other bathroom, but just in case, let me go check it out. I know they sent someone over here to finish plumbing that out. I haven't been here in a little while, but everything's looking pretty good. This is what I'm talking about with the PVC trim. This looks good. Let's take a peek in here. Oh, good God. So this is a big no-no. Yes, we have a trap, but we need to rectify this. This needs a trap adapter, and it looks like we might be able to fit our trap adapter and extension there. The next thing you guys want to check is going to be your toilets. Make sure that they're anchored in properly. So what I like to do is called the wiggle test. You guys can see the bolts there. If they're bolted down properly, there's no way this should wiggle. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my legs right next to the toilet and give it a wiggle. Kind of squeeze it with your legs and give it a wiggle. No wiggle, we're good to go. This room is looking good. We've got our smoke detectors in place. If those are not in place, you will not pass inspection. So make sure they're ready to go. We've got all our necessary fire detection equipment in place. We've got our recessed lights in place. We're just waiting on electrical to come and finish up. We're missing breakers. We are missing the plastic cover to this. Those are the washer connections. I didn't check this toilet. Let me give this a quick check. That's no bueno. So you guys can see that moving right there. And you guys can hear it. So, since those bolts look completely tightened down, let's check the other side. I'm gonna have to remove the toilet and make sure that the flange was fastened to the concrete. A lot of times that step gets overlooked and you end up with wiggly toilets. Now our kitchen is done. I think I'm just missing the faucet install, which I will take care of in a minute. And we're good to go. Open shelving, cabinets in place, butcher block on the left. I would have really liked that over there, but you work with what you've got. We're missing a light fixture up there, up here as well, and over there. All of our windows are cased. We've got our trim in place. By the way, if you go back to the original video, you guys will notice that this 6-inch trim was originally shiplap siding that was all over this room. I took that off, I saved it. We shaved off the tongue. It makes fantastic, free, big ass. I'm thinking about putting a mudroom right here, right as you walk in. Let me know in the comments down below if that sounds like a good idea to you. I'll make a whole video on it if you guys want it. Oh no, the door sticks. We've got a sticky door up there. I'm gonna have to shave that down. A quick sand would fix this issue. Yeah, this was not me. So don't put that in the comments down below. My doors always have good reveals. That's what happens when you don't check the reveal upon install. You get doors that stick. So far, everything looks pretty good. We're maybe 1.5 weeks from completion, depending on inspections. That's gonna do it for this one, fam. Have at it. Good luck. Here's a little pro tip on these plumbing, chemicals, primers, and solvents. They come super stiff, fresh from the store. What I like to do is I like to use an adjustable wrench. Just open that jaw up a little wide. I've got it like that. Should start spinning just like that.